Hey, it's ynathemoodreader and welcome to a reading vlog. So today I've decided to read 3 Filipino romances in 24 hours and I hope you'll join me in this mini challenge. Well, today is the 27th of January and it's a surprising rest day, like chill day for me. Most of my work for the month has been complete already, so I have some time to spare. And to make the most of today, I wanted to catch up on some reading. I've read about 8 books for January, and I don't know, I just felt like trying to push that number a little. So I've decided on taking on these 3 books. This book is from my TBR. It's Cover Story Girl. It's a fairly short one, so I think I can finish this in a couple of hours. Bola Bola by Anna has been in my TBR for quite some time already. I planned on reading this last January after the Try a Chapter tag I did. I wasn't able to push through, so let's do this today. And the final book that I'll be reading is I Love You Since 1892. This is a book written in Tagalog or in Filipino, my native language. So though I'll be talking about this book in this video a little, I'll be doing a separate Tagalog book review for this one, just because. And I'm reading this as a support for Moon's read-along, for this series, and she'll be having a live show about this first book. I'll try to link it in the description once it becomes available, but I'll be linking Moon's channel as well, so you can immediately show your support for this and for her project. So if you're a Filipino and you love reading romance, please do check out Moon's project about I Love You Since 1892. So basically, I'll just be reading and you'll be tagging along. I'll try to update you every once in a while if I have some things to share about these books, and most especially once I'm done reading them. So yeah, here's hoping that I get to finish all of these 3 before this day ends, or maybe at least until morning tomorrow. So see you on the next clips. By the way, this is what the drink, the kauchara, looked like once it's ready. So I chose cacao and caramel, and my sister chose cacao and marshmallows. But anyway, I would just like to give you an update on Cover Story Girl. And as you have probably heard, I'm outside. That's why you can hear random things, random sounds. But anyway, so this Cover Story Girl is a romance read set in Boracay. We have a, I think, museum curator, something. He is kinda local. He's from Aklan, which is the province where Boracay is in, but he's not really like from the island, but he works there. And then he meets a Korean girl, Minhee, and they have this little love-hate dish thing at the first part of the book. But I'm at page 59, chapter 7, and at this point they're already friends. So he's trying to find out, Gio is trying to find out why Minhee is in Korea, but she keeps giving him weird answers. She tells him that she's running from her father's creditors. It's like she's telling plot lines of famous K-dramas instead of telling the truth. So it's a little weird, but I have a guess. I have a little guess on who she really is and what kind of person she is. But I still have like 130 pages left on this book, and I'll be just reading here outside. I have my sister in front of me who is reading Janasilang 1. So she's there, and I have Manchi here beside me, but she doesn't want to show her face on camera. But yeah, so we'll just drink this and try to finish this book in an hour. Let's see. This is my sister's drink. This is the cacao with mallows, and this is my choco caramel drink. Wala lang, share lang. Bye! So I'm finally done reading this book. I don't know what to say, but I don't know really what to say without sounding spoilery, but this book really exudes the vibes of when it was written. I think it was first published in 2013 before being printed in 2015 or 2016, in 2015. So our female lead character is like your epitome of a manic pixie dream girl. She is vacationing in Boracay, so she is going to be unavailable eventually. So it's like their timing would be cut short. She is very bubbly. She doesn't want to say much about herself. So this book has this trope of like not really being honest about their identity. And our male lead character is like your typical Filipino boy who's like um, traditional, provinciano, like that. But it is really cute. It was a good read for if you're looking for something quite short. And yeah, overall, I think it's a good read if you're like craving for the Boracay feels, because the author really did a good job of introducing the island to someone who hasn't been there, and there for quite a few times before. um, the way she described it, it made like your senses be aware of the moment when you were in the island yourself. There are a few quotable quotes here. I tabbed some pages, and I think I'm giving this one 4 stars because all in all, though it's a whole lot cliche, but again, I'm not really an anti-cliche person, and I enjoyed reading this book anyway. So I'll be proceeding with this one. Like Cover Story Girl, I've read the first chapter of this book through the other video I did before. I can link it down in the description. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to finish this early in the night so that I can still find the time to read I Love You Since 1892, because this is a little thick. I don't know if it's just for the pages of the book or if it's really the story that's quite long. I think it's 287 pages, and this book has the same length. So we'll see if I'll be able to finish these 2 books tonight. Just sending you guys an update about Bola Bola. I'm at about page 146. I think that's halfway, a little more than halfway through the book, and we finally have our aminan moments, or when our characters finally admitted their feelings for each other, which I wasn't expecting from this book. I actually thought I'll be facing like just your ordinary coming of age story and just happy crushes and all that, but this book did deliver something for a romance lover, and that's really nice. Admittedly, this is an age gap romance, and it's also questionable the ages that the author used for this book. Our heroine is 17 and our male lead is 21, which is technically not okay as of course the legal age is 18. I don't know what to say about this on the context of like your ordinary romance, but I still feel the kilig, and so far this is all very innocent, and like mutual crushes at the moment where I'm at. So yeah, I'll try to finish this book tonight, but I am thinking most likely I won't be able to read I Love You Since 1892 or finish it, but I'll try, and if not, I will still finish the book. I will still read the book, but I'll be just sharing with you my thoughts on my Tagalog book review. So yeah. Manchi. Manchi. Good morning. I just finished Bola Bola last night at around 12:30, I think. I wasn't in the mood to film anymore. I was very tired and sleepy, and it looks like I'm not the type to finish 3 books in one day, but at least I did 2. So anyway, Bola Bola was a really great read. I enjoyed every bit of it. It started a little slow, but I guess this book wasn't really just a romance. You know, the romance started like halfway through, but the book is a good story about growing up here in the Philippines, how it's like for someone, and it was actually surprising to me that this book talked about body positivity and sex positivity here in the Philippines. Like, a young adult book talking about that is very, very surprising. I'm a little sad that only a few people have read this already. I think they're just like less than 20 reviews on Goodreads at the moment, and I think 50 ratings. And I wish people also pick up Philippine fiction published by our local publishers here. And this is a really cute one. It's a full-length novel. It's almost 300 pages, and I loved every bit of it. The romance was very kilig, but this book also touched on family relationships. There's death of a parent. That's off page. And so in the family dynamics, this book discussed like how a failed marriage affects, of course, one of the partners and the children. It's our usual Filipino culture of the responsibility on the eldest, especially when the eldest is a man. And there's also friendship dynamics here, like peer pressure, and just normal high school life. It touches on being a student at a Catholic school, and I also studied at a Catholic school despite not being Catholic. And looking back at Thea's memories here on the book was really fun. I remember those days when I was in high school as well. And of course, falling out and making up with your friends. It's just, of course, the pressures of the unknown, especially since you all will be separated and studying in different universities. And of course, on the romance trope here, we have a older brother's best friend, which is a trope that I really like. So there's this forbidden aspect to it because of course, she is still in high school. She's still graduating. There's still a few months before she turns 18, which is usually here in the Philippines the time when you will be allowed to date someone. And of course, there's this point of betrayal for the siblings and of course for the friendship. And it's really nice how the book touched that aspect. But again, I know some readers will feel uncomfortable with the age gap since she's not 18 yet. But I don't know why. But based on my personal experience when I was in high school and college, I think most Filipino families are like lenient on closer age gaps like that. I don't know. I really don't know, but I think that's the only part of the book I'm kinda unsure of, but the rest of it I really enjoyed. So yeah, that's it for my failed 3 books in 24 hours challenge. I wasn't able to touch I Love You Since 1892. I just picked on, I think, the cover page, and it has a map, it has a character tree, I don't know. I'm starting it today, but I'll just be doing a different video for it, wherein I'll be speaking fully in Tagalog since the book is written in Tagalog as well. So yeah, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching the video. And please let me know what other Filipino written romance books you want me to try or you recommend. And please let me know if you did decide to pick up Cover Story Girl or Bola Bola. See you soon. Please let me know in the comments your thoughts. See you on the next video. Bye!